Morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So today I thought we would have a look at one of the newest kits. And ooh, what's my hair up to? Oh, this is terrible having to see myself on here. So yeah, anyway, thought I'd have a look at one of the latest kits with you that arrived the other day for me, and it's so pretty, so I can't wait to show you. Let's hop into the craft room and check it out. So here it is. We have, oh, the box. Looks like that, just plain on the bottom. Really handy boxes because they have a little bit of space in them. You can get 2 sets of cards with envelopes in them if you wanted to give them out as a gift, and you can decorate them. I actually use them, well, yeah, I do tend to use them when I'm giving out gifts. So I hadn't opened it because I thought we could do that together. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? So what have we got in here? We have got, ooh, a little grey granite stamping spot. That's very handy. We have, just because you're so special to me, thanks, I can't thank you enough, and I love you so much. Ah, I love you so much. Wishing you a magical birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may your day be filled with light and love. Ooh, that could be quite a good Christmas saying too, you know. Interesting. Anyway, let's move on and, okay. Right, it's all in here. Let's move the box out of the way temporarily and bring in a pair of scissors so we can open this up. What's on the other side? Might have been easier. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I can do this. There we go. We're in. Yay. Still sort of in-ish. Got it. Yay. All right. Let's bin that part. Ooh, these look pretty. Ooh, let's go with the pretty stuff. Let's see. What have we got? Okay, lovely die cut. Kind of nice on that side too. You could colour it differently. All right, let's pop those to one side. This one is white on both sides, although this seems to be marginally more coloured than that side. And then this one, which again is white on the other side. Very nice. So how many of those have we got each? So we got 3 of each of those. So that'll be 3, 6, 9, 9 cards. Let's just, oh, possibly not get those all tangled up together. Chuck them back in the box. I do love the kits because it's just so convenient to be able to shove everything back in the box. And like if you're going away or something like that and you're going to need a crafting fix, because I know that when I go away I still need to have my crafting fixes. Ooh, I like these little gold dots. Nice, and they're adhesive backed, and then we've got some little mini dimensionals going on here. Of course, you don't have to just use the dimensionals. You've got all the outside bits as well that you can use. So let's pop those back on top of there and put those in a new position. Shall we have a look at the instructions? I'm never terribly keen on the these things that come with this, so if anyone wants it, just let me know. Happy to hand it over to you, especially if you live nearby. I will be using one of the real deal ones that has grip space. So this is the problem with these ones, as though they're the same size, so it's a D block, but it just, when you're going to stamp, I tend to find that your fingers end up sort of in the way unless you can really grasp it right on the very edges. Whereas this one, you don't have to worry about your fingers getting in the way because there's heaps of space. So that's why I prefer those ones. These look like absolutely gorgeous cards. So Colourful Kaleidoscope kit. And in the instructions, you have what's needed for each card and how to put it together. So we'll just pop that to one side for now. We've got some envelopes. We have 3 blue, 3 peachy colour, and 3 of this. And I'm pretty sure it'll tell me what the colours are in this as well. Oh, here we go. So Bermuda Bay will be this colour. Calypso Coral, Gold, that'll be these. Where did I get to? Gold, Grey Granite, obviously in this. Night of Navy and Petal Pink. That's what that'll be. This will be the Grey Granite. Okay. Ooh, look at that card. Wowzers. Let's just give these a quick fold. We've got 1, 2, 3. However, let's just keep one of those and pop them down there. Oh, I think I know which one this one goes with. 1, 2, 3. Don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to go, oh, look at that. That must go with that one. I'm guessing this one goes with this one. Looks like it should. Let's pop that underneath there. And last one is this one here, which we have 1, 2, 3 of those. They are such pretty cards, even before you get the other stuff, which I'm guessing this should go with this one because it kind of looks like it should. But oh my gosh, I don't even know that I'm going to want to use it with that. I have this feeling this kit is going to produce a whole lot of different results. You don't have to keep it to what they suggest. Let's get rid of the envelopes. We don't actually need those at the moment. Oh look, more adhesive-y stuff. That was terrible, Heather. Adhesive-y stuff. They are called, hang on, where's my other one? Foam adhesive strips. I do not know why the name for these always just does a runner on me. Anyway, so you've got a whole heap of adhesive strips there. So we'll add those onto my little glue pile over here. And glues and other bits and pieces over there. Ooh, look at these. These are pretty. So I'm guessing I'm probably going to need one of those. Let's have a quick check. Yep, looks good. Looks like one goes on this one. And one of these. And look at this. You could actually cut those extra pieces that go between and use those in something. And you've also got this part here as well that you could use as something else. Or wait for it, you could cut off there, and once you've got the 4 squares, that could sit on top of a card. Oh, lots of possibilities. Then let's have one of these white strips, one of these navy strips, and one of these petal pink strips. Oh look, more glue. So these are like little glue dots, so mini glue dots. I actually quite like using those on these. I find them really easy to pick off with my take your pick tool and just pop on. So we have these little pieces. Okay, what goes with what? Let's find out. What we'll do today is we'll actually just make the cards up as they're meant to be. Here we go. Here's our little map. That goes with that. That looks about right. So then we've got this one and this one go with this one. And I don't know why that doesn't want to stay down. Let's give that a bit of a push down. I want to say I know where my bone scorer is, but apparently I've put it somewhere really, really safe. You know that feeling when you put something really safe and clearly it's just done a runner on you and you don't know where it is actually. Okay, we'll just go with the fact that it's safe. And there's those pieces there. All right. So that is what we need. let's move to card number 1. So card number 1 uses thank you, thank you, thank you, which is this one here. So when you're mounting up your these sort of stamps, you may find, actually, let's just rewind a second. So you may find that when you initially use your stamp, it doesn't stamp a very good image for you. So I was asked about this the other day, which is why I'm thinking maybe I should actually say something about this. So when you first get your photopolymer stamps, what I will do is I'll actually use my stamping scrub and I'll give it a quick clean, because I tend to find they have almost like a little film over top of them. So let's just give this a bit of a spray. So that's with the stamping mist. You give it a spray and then you give it a bit of a scrub, and that gets rid of whatever film it is that seems to stop the ink clinging to it properly. So I'm just going to be a little bit weird and just try and do the whole lot in one go. Oh, that's not working for me. Of course it's not. All right, we'll just do it like that. Okay, so that should have sorted them all out anyway. So the other thing, if you don't have a stamping scrub, which I do thoroughly recommend you get, is to actually just give it a good brush on your arm. What it'll do is it'll put a little bit of skin onto there, and then if you just give it a bit of a rub around like that, you'll find that that quite often does the trick. So let's see, find a bit of scrap paper. Excuse the fact that this scrap paper has really pretty stuff on it. And we need this one, although, you know, I actually have this colour, so let's keep it for safekeeping, and let's grab out my grey granite. Ooh, which is not looking too... You know, no. For some reason, my grey granite looks a bit funny. So I'm going to actually use this. Ah! Okay. And now I have little pieces of this stuck to me. Excellent. Okay. There we have it. So it says that we are going to thank you onto here, and it's going to be like this. So let's just check it out first. Whoopsie. Yep, looks pretty good. Give it a good tap around and pop that down in place. Of course, because it's a photopolymer stamp, I should have put one of these underneath it. So that was really clever. Okay, well, you know what? We've got it there for the rest of it. And that probably would have improved the image that I just got as well. So excellent. All right, so let's, don't know where my, that's fine. We'll just pop that back into there for now. I'll give it a good clean later. All right, so we have thank you. That can go with that. Why don't I just get all the stamping done? Just because is this one here? No. Huh. I wonder what I'm supposed to use on this one then. Hang on a minute. Rewind. Oh, okay. I've put those in the wrong place, that's why. Excuse me. Oh, and again. Righty ho. Always helps if you put them in the right place. All right, just because we need. Where are we? So just because you're so special to me. Can't say I think this is inking up terribly well. I'm just going to quickly say, usually with a with one of these pads, because they're material, I usually sort of rub it around a bit to begin with and then tap it over and see whether that looks. It's still a little sketchy, I will say. I might, even though my grey granite pad looks a bit dodgy, I'm just going to see whether it still works all right. I wonder if these stamps are just meant to be slightly like that, or maybe I'll just give it another clean. That's better. Obviously required a second clean. Okay, now I can pop this onto here and I'm quite okay with how it's going to look. Much better. All right. Let's just pop that one away. And the last card is meant to say, wishing you a magical birthday. So let's find the magical birthday one. Find out whether this one needs an extra clean or whether it actually got... Oh, that one actually came out quite well. Obviously that one managed to get cleaned quite well the first time round. Okay, magical birthday, here we go. It's going on... Yes, it is meant to actually go onto there. So let's just re-ink. And that doesn't look like it inked terribly well. That's better. There we go. Wishing you a magical birthday. Gee, that was a bit of a rigmarole, wasn't it? Just getting those done. Sorry about that. All right, let's pop all of these guys over there for now. Don't need those anymore. Probably don't need this anymore, so we'll just move that out the way too. Excellent. Next, so we've got this, and it is indicating that we stick this onto here and that we use some of these. So we will go with, apparently you're supposed to do 1, 2, 3. We will do it. So we go 1, 2, and 3. It's funny, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it would be enough to keep it in one place, but I'm supposing it does, because you know, they would have had to test this out before they let us loose on it. And let's line up these lines on here. I'm going with, there's a line going across the top there, so I'm lining that up, and I'm lining up this bottom line and hoping that the rest of it all lines up, which does seem to. Oh, it's very pretty, isn't it? So then we've got some of these. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? Yes, 6. And they go, I see around there by the look of it. So we will do that. we will do as we are bid. And that looks like where it's supposed to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like these gold things. 5 and 6. Oh, that's very pretty. And then we have our thank you, thank you, thank you, which can go in the corner, and apparently it attaches down with a couple of these. It's a good job these are a different shape to the other ones. Do I want to, you know what, I have some random partially done ones here. Let's just go with these. So according to the instructions, we only need 2. So let's get rid of those 2. And oh, it always seems such a shame to cover over the pretty paper and things. So I'm wondering whether I prefer it down there or... No, I was going to try and do it the way that they show it in here. Although then they cover over some of those dots and I can't cope with that. So mine's going to come down a wee bit and out a bit. There we go. I like that. So there's our first card. How difficult was that? My goodness. And then we will move on to the second card, which is Just Because You're So Special to Me. And interesting. So this one goes up on these. So let's grab 1. Wow, that worked well. 2, 3, and apparently another one down here. 4. See, I'd be so tempted to put them on the sides as well. However, as we're trying to stick to what they actually tell us to do this time, oh, I'm going to get creative later, and then I'll pop it up on my blog and you can all see what I've actually done with it. So then this now sticks on top of here. And I'm wondering what it is that I line it up with. So potentially that will work to line up right, like that. Okay, yep. Don't think I managed to get it straight, but that's fine. Just because it's not straight, we could actually put this deliberately on an angle, and then that way it doesn't matter if it's not straight. All right, so they reckon this goes up on dimension on these bits. So I've got 1, 2 of those. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to cope with that. I'm going to have to put another one into the middle there. Sorry, I always feel like it needs a bit of extra stability in the middle when I do these things. Maybe it's just me, maybe I pressed too hard. And then this is fine. I'm okay with just putting 2 of these onto here. I can cope with that. All right, 1, 2, oh my goodness, that came back on me. 3. Okay, who told you could get back on? Honestly, how rude. Now I've gone and shoved these on there. It's going to have to go straight. That wasn't very smart. Oh well, that's all right. Okay, then those 2 pieces come off there, and see, if I was just doing it myself, this would have got dunked into the ink around the edge. In fact, you know what? Stuff that. I am going to dunk it in the ink. I just feel like white needs something around the edge of it. I don't know why. Must be a me thing. Okay, now I can stick it down. And let's see whether I can actually manage to get this straight. Oh, gee. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. All right, card number 2. Oh, I wonder if there's any bling on this card. Oh yeah, look, three blings. 3 blings in the middle. Right. Gotta have bling. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Very pretty. 3 blings in the middle. All right, last card. Oh, this really is a gorgeous set. I've got to say, they're the kits that Stampin' Up produce are just so beautiful. Sometimes feel very guilty that my cards aren't quite as beautiful at times. Right. So this one looks like it also goes up on our long, thin, sticky uppy things that I never remember the name of. I'm sure somebody's telling me what it is. And let's stick these down the side. Thankfully, you know what I'm talking about. I see you actually want to lay it flat when you do this, because I just had it so, and it then started to bend back up on me. Would you just do me a favour and stay there? So let's put that down, and last one. Okay, let's start from this side. And there we have it. So we've got 4 pieces like that, which are now going to get peeled off the backing. Okay, let's just go with shoving a nail into these so it just lifts up the corner. Kind of looks like it hasn't actually gone exactly where I want it to go. That's better. All right, so then this now obviously sits on there. So I am guessing that these lines that are here mirror what I've got. So let's see whether I can do this without shoving my head too much in the way. There we go. Yeah, that looks all right. And then we have these 2 pieces. It doesn't really show a lot of the gold, does it? That's disappointing. I like gold. Okay, so these ones look like they are just flat down, actually. So it looks like they just used these ones. And we are going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't do it. Gonna add 2 extras. I'm gonna be the rebel. They reckon I only need 4, but I'm going 6 because I'm sure that they will have provided more than I actually need anyway. That's not uncommon with the Stampin' Up kits. So let's just pop this one down onto there and grab those pieces off there. Oops, come on, come on, we can do it. and pop this one down onto there. So then we are wishing you a magical birthday, and then we need one of these. We'll go for one, and by the look of it, it just goes right in the middle. Hey diddle diddle, right in the middle, and that's it. So we have just done all three, almost said four, all three cards from the Kaleidoscope, Colourful Kaleidoscope kit. So I will put a little note into the comments as to how much this actually costs, because I can't remember at the moment, which is really unhelpful. But how beautiful are they? Oh my gosh, hang on a minute. Got to have a look at those envelopes. Let's go back to the envelopes, because you know what I didn't do was I didn't turn them over. Oh, look at that. The only reason I said that is because I looked at this and went, oh, okay, hang on a minute. How gorgeous. So obviously that one goes with that. No, that one goes with that. Potentially that one goes with that. And obviously this one definitely goes with this. Nice. What do you reckon? All right, well, let me know what you think of it. And come and join me next week, because we will explore something different next week, because it's something Saturday and I don't know what it is yet. And thanks for joining me. Okay, bye.